All right, welcome to week 14. Man, these weeks keep on flying. I say that every single week, but every single week it feels like it's flying every week, which it is. Anyway, big developments so far. Let me update you guys. First of all, the bike. I went to the bike store. I ordered the bike. It wasn't available. Someone had already purchased it from the last time I was there, so that's always a good sign. And so they ordered it. It should be coming in from another store, and I'll be hearing from them within the week. I'm excited. As you can tell, all this right here, this is beautiful California sunshine that was gone for a month. Now it's back, and it'll be back, and it ain't leaving. Trust me, it's beautiful. So now that the sun is back, that means, and by the way, it's still January, and it's about to be spring in California for those non-California people watching this video. So, which means the sun's back, which means outdoor riding. I did mention mountain bike riding. That will definitely be in the near future. Unfortunately, this week we were unable to get together for unfortunate reasons, but next week we'll definitely get together. Hopefully my bike will be in by next week, so I'll be looking for fellow riders to join me if you guys want while I practice for this 112-mile bike ride. The indoor cycling has been doing great. I've been doing 10 miles every single time I ride, which takes me a good half hour, and I'll do that 3 times a week. Nothing too much, just again working on the Revolution push-pull. Marathon's coming up March 5th. Again, 4 weeks of training left, something like that. That's going good. Swimming. Let's talk about swimming. Now, what I've been doing, well, obviously, since I've been learning how to swim, I just got back from swimming. I've been learning my stroke, been really, I've been putting in about 3 times a week, 1,000 meters per visit. So I'm doing 3,000 meters a week so far. And again, this is just the beginning. I was just learning how to get comfortable with my new stroke, learning how to breathe. Unfortunately, I only practiced once last week, yet this week I have not to practice on breathing both directions. Now, I really haven't had anything hit me in the face and say, hey, learn both ways, other than just coach telling me and people telling me. But today, again, now that the sun's out, I'm outside swimming in the pool, and I decide to get in the lane where the sun is. I figured work on my strokes, have a nice tan before springtime. But as I'm swimming, I realized that, again, I only turned to my right side. As I went down the pool one direction, I'm looking to my right, perfect. And then as I come back, I'm looking to my right into the sun. And this is why I chose the outdoor pool, was just the variables that you would have never thought of. Yeah, the sun's outside, but again, you don't think about it until it becomes an issue. So now I'm turning and I'm blinded. Although my goggles are tinted, it's not tinted for a direct sight in the sun. So I'm like, okay, finally, something hit me in the face to say, you better learn the other side, because what if, well, there is no what if. The sun's gonna be out, but what if it's in my eyes, and if I can't switch to the other side, I'm gonna have a very hard time overcoming that, because the sun's always gonna beat my eyes. Okay, so that was a very, very good lesson to learn firsthand today. So that's maybe half hour ago. Another progress is that normally I've only been doing 25 meters one way, resting 25 meters the rest. It's not even that I'm resting because I want to rest. I'm resting because, man, swimming is tough. I'm like, when you're dry land, if you're working out and you're huffing and puffing with the ability to breathe whenever you want to breathe. But when you're huffing and puffing in the pool, you have to time your huffing and puffing. So it's just it's just difficult, extremely difficult to breathe, to stay comfortable, to be aware, to be all this stuff and breathe. The hardest part. So so after a month and a half of just doing 25, and we're not talking about long rest, it might be, I think it was an average resting was 30 seconds. So now today was a big hurdle, was finally going 50 meters there and back throughout the whole 1,000 meters today. So to me, today was a huge moment. Yes, this can be done. For a second, I thought, this is impossible. There's no way I'm gonna learn this. There's no way I'm gonna go past 25 meters. What's gonna go, again, my mind just playing tricks on me. So now that I've hit that 50-meter mark, I'm confident for 50 meters. Now the next thing will be 75 and 100 and so on and so on. But it was just it was big today. Today felt good. Today felt really, really good. So I figured I wanted to come update you guys while I'm excited and just tell you, I guess, how I feel. So again, the running marathon coming up, the cycling indoors right now, just getting used to the push-pull, outdoor bike coming soon, and swimming. There's the update. So again, I am excited. I'm feeling good. All right. Well, I just finished a workout. Its distance was 11.74 miles, 33 minutes, 41 seconds, sorry, 405 calories with a level of 34. And what I did was I decided to take a little trip to Macau. Oh, let's see if it says workout complete. That's too bad. Anyway, I was transferring my workout to the TV so that way I can keep myself entertained while my dog sleeps in peace. I'm over here working my butt off. All right, so I just wanted to give you a quick little update that putting in work on the bike. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. All right, so there was a little bit of a miscommunication between my coach, my swimming coach, and the email that I sent him. Doesn't matter what happened. Point is, I reconnected with him, and when I sent him the videos originally, it was back in December 12th, so he checked out my videos from December 12th, approved of them, liked it, but then he asked for a updated version of my swimming techniques and my drills that I've been working on. So there's 3 drills that I've been working on with my strokes. It was Superman, right, which is, you know, being able to have proper posture in the water. The second one was Superman to skate, or I guess just skate. So skate is just being able to follow through with my arm, and then, you know, my arm is down here. I'm in a kind of a half rotated position. In other words, it's a slice of my freestyle. So if my freestyle was here, right, the slice would be here, right, the halfway mark. Can I stabilize in that quarter turn position? And then the last one, Superman to freestyle, without using my legs. Can I use the arms only with no legs and have proper posture? So we're really gonna find out if I can or can't with my coach. So what I'll do is I'm gonna send him those videos later on today. Today is Sunday, February 5th. And what I'll do is when I get a response back from him, we're gonna make an appointment with a Zoom call to speak more in depth regarding my current technique. And what I'll do is I'll have that recorded, and hopefully I'll have it recorded, because last time I attempted to record a Zoom, never recorded. And it was one of the most important phone calls that probably I ever had regarding learning about me. So it's kind of bitter, but anyways, I don't want to make that same mistake again. So I'll have it recorded, and I'll share some details of his observation of my swim. Now, one of the things I started to kind of fall into is, you know, I've been really watching a lot of other people's videos to kind of get their perspective on, you know, what to expect and what not to expect. I really don't know what to expect. I've never done this, so I don't have a perception of what to expect. So what I've been doing is just kind of watching other people and see what their opinions are and what their experiences have been. And one of the tips that really kind of stood out most was there was a video called The 3 Common Mistakes from Beginners that enter into the sport of triathlon. And one of the things that he mentioned regarding swimming was that swimming is a technique. It is all about technique of swimming. You know, obviously there is the endurance and everything that follows with the swim, but technique regarding runners who go into the sport of triathlon, and they tend to train the running and the cycling kind of the same way as running, where it's just a matter of just go out and run. And he was saying that swimming is technique. Learn your technique. Don't go out there and just do all kinds of swimming, because if you're reinforcing that bad habit, if you have a bad habit, then everything's gonna be very difficult for you. So I was getting into that. I'm gonna start, actually the video, probably the intro, I'm talking about it. I got so excited. You know, that video was a couple of days ago, almost a week ago. And, you know, I was progressing, like, I'll start doing more. And when I saw the video, I was like, whew, slap me in the face. I was like, hey, learn from other people's mistakes. Don't fall into the common belief that just you need to go do. So I'm really cutting back on the endurance aspect for the moment. You know, I still got 9 more months to go, but I really need to solidify my technique. So I'm going to show you and share with you more of a close-up shots of the techniques that I've been working on, those 3 techniques. And the other thing I've been working on is my they call it the whale eye. So as I turn my head to breathe, half of my head should be in, half of my head should be out of the water when I'm breathing. I don't want to lift my head. I want to be able to breathe in that little plane of motion, that plane. Those are the things I've been working on. So the 3 clips are of one of each drill, and then the last video would be end-to-end swimming stroke with my breathing, so I can send him. So that's what I'm going to share with you guys, my videos, and I'm going to send him again, so that way I can get a better detailed observation of my current technique. And we're going to go from there. So next week, I should be getting my bike. I don't know what's taking so long, but hopefully next week I'll show a video of me walking into the bike store with my new bike, the bike that I'm going to be spending a ton of hours and a ton of miles on. So we'll go from there. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed week 14. Man, week 14. And we will see you next week at week 15. All right, here we go. Here are my drills that I've been working on. Now, I've posted these drills before, but the angle was very far away because I was by myself. I do have Lissy here recording me, so I have now closer angles. Now, the purpose of this exercise is posture. Is my body waterline, and am I able to maintain proper posture along the water? That's the whole point of this exercise. So this is posture. This is Superman. Now, if you notice my hands are not waterline. They're actually going downward towards the floor. The point of my hands going down, hands under the lungs, that will help me maintain the posture underwater for the TI stroke. Now this is called skate. This is half of the freestyle. So the point of this is to make sure that my shoulder and my hips are in waterline. I'm kicking my legs. I'm not wobbling too much. My hand, again, is downward under my lungs. And the whole reason that I can maintain this position is my head. If my head is looking downward, then the buoyancy of my body is good for this position. Once I start looking upward or looking away, then my legs will start sinking. So this is extremely important because I really notice it when I'm swimming. When I'm doing freestyle, I can feel that half position. So I really, really like that drill. Now this drill is Superman to freestyle. So Superman is the posture, and then I'm starting the freestyle right after. But I'm not using my legs in the beginning. So I'm using my arms first, get in that glide, and then my legs kick in last. Now, Coach also wanted to see my progress on my breathing while freestyling. So what we're looking for is a whale eye, where one eye is one eye is out of the water and the other eye is under the water. So half of my face is submerged while the other isn't. So that's what we're looking at. So I actually have a Zoom call with him tomorrow, and we're going to review these videos, and he's going to break down his observations and I guess the progressions of the next drills that I'll need to be doing. I'll definitely need to be asking him my arm stroke and my arm positioning. Really curious to know if I'm doing that correctly or not. I also do know that he does know that I'm doing a triathlon, so I'm curious to see what he has planned for my arm stroke for the triathlon. So again, I'm very, very, very curious. Now the next video of me going to the opposite side, this is me breathing via my left side. Now this is not my comfortable position, or not my comfortable side to breathe. While I'm swimming, I feel extremely uncoordinated. But in the video, it doesn't look as bad as I feel. I mean, it's definitely bad and it does need improvement, but not as bad as I feel. Hope you guys enjoyed it.